Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. I'll show you guys what I've finished working on over the weekend. And we're gonna do, I don't know, I guess we'll just do like a little small shop haul from the ceramic store if you like that kind of thing. I don't know. I think people are interested in that. I don't know. And then we're just going to continue working on some trimming. I have the bottom of a planter that I need to finish. And then I've got some test towels over here. One update, that very large like wall shelf that we were working on is cracking like fairly badly while it's trying to get to bone dry. So I think I'm going to scrap it, just so you know, because we worked on that for so long and it's just gonna kind of like disappear into the void now. Actually, I guess let me grab the planter. That it's just kind of like slow drying over here. And then I finished trimming those two bunny faces that we were working on. So here's the planter. It's like, I don't know, what would you say, medium sized or something? Kind of small-ish. I don't know. So this is a planter, and then I'm working on like a base for it, for water to go down into. And then I finished working on the two pictures. Here is the one. I don't know which one I like better. Maybe I'll just like have my mom choose between them. Sorry, there's like a fly over here. I mean, assuming that they both like last and like don't have any issues. We've got this mug. I don't know, this thing looks really huge. The handle's really tiny. But I don't know, I'm really hoping that it's just gonna shrink a lot. And then we've got, this is the other little picture. You know, I'm kind of wondering if it's like going at an angle, but I'm not really sure. You know, I think it is leaning at an angle. I don't really, I mean, I don't know if I can fix that at this point. But yeah, this is the other picture. So I just like put these back over here. I'm just gonna let them kind of dry a bit while we are streaming, but normally I have them sitting in some plastic wrapped up. So let me show you what I got at the store. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I'm hoping that it is what I think it is. It says it's clay carbon transfer paper, specially treated paper for transferring designs or patterns to ceramic greenware and dried glaze or underglazed surfaces. It looks kind of weird. Like, I'm kind of hoping it's like that thing, like, you know, when you like sign some document and then they tear off one for you, they tear off one for them, and I don't know. I feel like there's a third one. I'm hoping that's what this is, because it would be really nice if I could, like, I don't know, use my sketchbook or something and then be able to like transfer that through here onto like the bisque. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just gonna have to try it out. But yeah, it was like $4, like $4.50, so How many does this come with? Yeah, or no, 1 dozen sheets. I don't know. It's really not that bad to just like try out. I mean, $4.50. Not that bad. And then we got some little corks. The corks are like so much more than that. Like this cork is like $1. Like why are they so much? I don't know. But I thought it'd be kind of cute to try out some like maybe like little corked containers or something. So I got these. What we got? Okay, I bought another one of these. The other one that I bought on Amazon, the wooden one is the one I bought on Amazon, and I was like, oh, the wood is like nice and like, and it's not plastic or whatever. But there's like a few like millimeters here where like it's not going to cut the slab. I'm like, this is when you're like cutting out your slab, and like this one you want it cut at a 45-degree angle. I'm not sure what angle this one is, but it has like that small like couple millimeters where it's not gonna cut it. So okay, so I just went to the store and bought another one, and these are the same price too. But this one actually goes all the way to the bottom, so I bought another one of these. So fun. I guess I'll just put these over there. Oh, I got some sponge on a stick. These are kind of nice for like, could be for throwing, like you, like when you have like a narrow neck to a vase and you can't reach your hand in there normally to like sponge up the water, or I'll dip it in some water and then like go over some areas. It's pretty nice. Like this one, like I can't really fit my hand in there, so I can just kind of like do this, and I don't know. I mean, it could be better. Like I wish there's like more sponge like right here, but it's a little bit like hard. But yeah, I don't know. They're not that much, so I just grabbed some. I think for my new test towels, I'm going to be doing underglaze pencil on them. This is the only black one they had, so this is what I bought. Also, I didn't realize it doesn't come sharpened, so I don't know if it matters what you use to sharpen this, but in art school we used to use like our box cutters to sharpen our pencils, so I don't know if that is applicable to this, but hopefully. I didn't want to spend like $7 to buy a stupid sharpener there. I don't know if they're just like trying to upsell. I got some containers. There's nothing in here. They're just empty. I don't know. I feel like this could be useful for, I don't know, something. And then we got, I got smaller ones too. The small ones. Here are the small versions. This is like what Georgie's glaze comes in, but you know, they're empty. So I got those. And then I'm stocked up on some more underglaze. So I already have these ones. We have spice brown, chocolate. Let's put these in here. Lime green. These are just ones I'm kind of running out of. What else did I grab? I'll grab some purples. I don't really... There aren't very many purples that underglazes come in, so I just kind of got what they had. I can't really remember. I remember making something and I was like, I wish I had a purple. And then I looked at the purples that I had and I was like, none of these really look like the right kind of purple. So I bought these, even though I don't really think that they are close. This is violet and amethyst. I don't know. They're like the purpliest purple that I saw there. And then I use red coral a lot, so I just got a big tub of this. Same with this one. I use peach a lot too, so I just got a big peach. I buy the small ones just to kind of, you know, test it out. The way that they look doesn't always look the same between like when I put them on my clay and between like the test tile at the store. So I just buy the small ones to test them out, see how I like them, see how much I'm going to use it, and then once I know the ones that I really like, I can just buy like these larger ones, and in the long run, like the larger ones are gonna save you money. So, but that's why I buy the small ones at the moment. And yeah, just restocking on some white underglaze. What is this? Oh, I just got some more clear glaze. This is the glossy one, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I should probably double check, but I'm pretty sure this is the same one that I have. And then got some Speedball yellow. This is a good yellow. Hopefully it's not too different, but I have one. Oh, I got this one. These should be the same, although they obviously have different branding. But yeah, it's literally just called yellow. Like, they really need to like specify, because it's gonna be a little hard for me to keep track of these if I have like multiple brands that just say like the same name. But it's like a good color yellow. This one's getting kind of dry, so I was thinking about scooping it, like, I don't know, like cutting this container open and then like throwing it in this little container, because it's like all dried out. And it's like, yeah, kind of hard to get out of there. So I was thinking about scooping it out, putting it in here, adding some water to it. But I did get another one because I do kind of like the color. I got that for free from somebody. It was like a ceramic market, and this girl was just like giving away things that she didn't want in addition to selling things. So I picked up some things just to like try out like how I would like some of those like underglazes and stuff. But yeah, that's our little shop haul. I did get some more clay, but that's not all that exciting. Really just stocking up on things that I needed. Oh wait, I also got some kiln wash. Cute little, I'm gonna use those that like pint, that empty pint, and put some of this kiln wash in there. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with doing that. I feel like there shouldn't be. But I was thinking about trying that and see how it goes. It was like, this kiln wash was like $5. That's not that bad. I don't know. Maybe I just like wasting my money. I don't know. I mean, small things do add up. That's true. But I bought this kiln wash to put on my kiln cookies. I asked Reddit about it. Like, is that a waste of time and money? Or, like, would it be worth it if your piece, like, dripped down onto your cookie? I'm gonna try it out and see for myself. Somebody did mention that instead of putting kiln wash on the cookie, to just use wadding. Wadding is like, okay, I don't know what's in it. But wadding is like, it kind of looks like clay, and you like smush it around, and people will, I think that's typically what people use when they do like a salt fire, or, you know, like soda fire, is they, there's no clay on the pieces that go in there, or the, what am I saying? There's no glaze on them. It's like when you throw the salt into the kiln over the pieces, that turns into the glaze. So what people do is they use wadding, which is like, I don't know what is in it, but the consistency is clay-like. And you just smush it around like putty and like put it on the bottom of your piece. So somebody suggested that. The store did not have any wadding, and they're like, oh, we have the raw materials if you want to make it. And I was like, no, I don't really want to make it. So I just bought this little guy. I think it was $5. So I'm going to make some kiln wash. Yeah, I've never used kiln wash before, but we're going to hope for the best. Yeah, that is typically what is put on the kiln shelf. In most cases, that's what people are putting on their kiln shelves to prevent pieces from sticking to it. I mean, obviously it's going to stick a bit, but not as badly as if you didn't have it on there. Certain kiln shelves don't need to have kiln wash on them, but they're like more expensive. And I don't think that's the majority of what the kinds that people buy, you know? Okay, so we are going to work on our little, this is like the planter bottom. Let me grab my banding wheel. This looks really bad, but but I promise it's gonna like come together. I feel like if somebody only watched my live streams, they would be like, "Oh my goodness, this person, she makes a lot of crap." I swear, like, a lot of the things, like, turn out fairly nice. Despite the struggles, that we have on the stream. I mean, there are definitely things that don't make it. Like our little wall shelf. I don't have the heart to destroy it yet, but I will. I'm kind of thinking about keeping it around until I like make a new one, but at the same time I'm like, I feel like that's pretty far down my list of things to make, maybe, because like summer's coming around. I kind of want to make like summer things, like, you know, like this, we're working on a planter, and like plant things, maybe like air plants, like that kind of stuff. Or like, I don't know, like the wall shelf, really, you know, we can make that at any point. It really wouldn't matter. Okay, before you judge me too hard on what the heck is happening here. So what I did was I just like started digging into it. And then I was like, oh wait, it can't just be like the circle wall and then like flat. Like it needs like these supports to like hold the planter up. So that's why this one looks super weird, because I just kind of smushed clay back into it. And this isn't going to be the same height as the wall. It's going to be like a little bit further down. And then, I don't know, I'm just kind of basing this off of the other one that I made. I have a bunch of clay on my hands, but I think I'm probably going to wash it anyway. I'll just show you. I just happen to have it like right next to me. I don't know if the drain hole is big enough. I think we're just gonna see. But this is what I'm making, right? Like that. So these little, I don't know what you would call that. They just kind of like stand up, they hold the planter up, and then if you put too much water in here, it's gonna drain down here, and kind of has like places to go. In the future, it'd be kind of fun to maybe, I don't know, make like some kind of like little maze or something, like something kind of fun. Both of these have just been like, well, I think this was based off of like one that I bought at the store. But yeah, that's it. Just super basic planter. And then the bottom, super basic. Yeah, so this is what we're making with this one. Yeah, I'd like to do some like more fun, like kind of like, I don't know, do something more sculpturally with the planters. I think what happened here was I was like throwing on the wheel, and I think I was aiming to make a bowl, but then like the walls went up really high, and I was like, oh hell yeah. So then I was just like, we're gonna call this a planter because it's pretty good height. That's why they're both like very normal sized. This one, I think I was aiming for a mug, and I was like, wow, that's way too big. So then I was like, it's a planter. I'm not the greatest when it comes to achieving my ideas on the wheel. I've never really been, I haven't really been that kind of person. Most times when I sit down at the wheel, I am just open to whatever happens. Like, let's see how tall we can pull these walls up. And then if they can go up really high, we're gonna make a vase or maybe a picture or something. But if something happens and then I have to cut the top off and then it's like short and stout, it's like, oh, maybe we have a cup, maybe we have a mug, and I just kind of just like very like fluidly pivot to whatever works. That's just kind of, I think, I don't know, kind of how I've always been. Obviously, like, if you're gonna make a bowl or a plate, I feel like that's pretty, like, you're definitely going for it. Because you can't really pivot out of those shapes. But, I don't know, like, whatever I make is, like, pretty fluid, depending on, like, how it's going. I'm still relearning how to throw on the wheel. And I'm still having like some issues sometimes. But I'm just I just need to do it a lot more and like probably just like more consistently. Because I will definitely go months without working on the wheel at all. But if I just like actually consistently like kept on it, you know, I would probably be getting a lot better at it if I actually like kept sticking with it. But yeah, I do have a lot of clay that I need to get through. Just kind of like, some of my clay, like if it sits around too long, it does get like pretty hard. And then it's not something that I can use like on the wheel. So I do need to get through some of it. And I did just buy like another bag of clay. But I'm kind of running out of the one that I used for the stream for hand building. So this past weekend was Mother's Day. I hope everybody, oh my gosh, you guys cannot see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. And celebrated, if you are a mom or with your mom. Or had a great weekend if you're not into that. Yeah, I hope everybody, I don't know, had a great weekend. My mom is in another state. She's back home. But she's gonna come at the end of the month. And I'll have to take some time off the stream, you know, because we're gonna be out and about doing stuff. And like, well, let's see, the 31st of this month, for 31st of May, I'm going to be taking off, and then the week after that. So there's still like a couple weeks away, really. But yeah, my mom's gonna visit, and this is gonna be her third time here in Portland. I don't know what we're gonna do. No, I don't know yet. But I'm gonna give her Mother's Day gift. I mentioned, I know I mentioned it already. Hope you guys don't get tired of me like re-saying things. I have, let's see. Okay, we need to do a bisque firing. And a glaze firing before she gets here. So one of those pictures that I showed you earlier, one of those I'm gonna give to her. The other one I'm just gonna like put in the shop. And then I'm also making her, I think I'm gonna make her own cowboy boot. I think that would be fun. I do have we have 4 cowboy boots that could go into the next bisque. And I could customize one for her. I think I might do that because I think she really likes them. And then the toast dish. My mom like eats coffee and toast every day for breakfast. So I thought that would be like kind of fun. Yeah, well, that's what I have planned to give her for Mother's Day. And then I bought her some flowers too, to be delivered. Yeah, and then we went out and went to an estate sale. I picked up some stuff that I thought would be useful for like my ceramic stuff. Nothing like that exciting. I got like what do you call this? Like a painter's spatula. I don't know. A palette knife. It's kind of like a palette knife, but it's like not for like art painters. It's like for like house painters. I got a small version of that. Then I got a little box that it's literally just a box that's made out of plastic. It was for $2, so I mean, I can pass that up. And I got like 2 smaller boxes. One of them is like a small box and it has little compartments in it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I couldn't pass it up. The other one I was thinking about maybe putting some more tools in it, like the ones that, what would you call that? So I have my own tools, but then my mom she just bought me like a bunch of like ceramic tool sets online. So some of them, some of them are different, but some of them are ones that I already have. So I was thinking about just kind of like putting like the ones that I already have in that box or something and just kind of like setting it aside until like, you know, I don't know, like maybe one breaks or something happens to it. It bends out of shape. I don't know. So I was thinking about like something like that, and then that extension cord thing, and I do want to show you this thing. Let me see. I think this will be handy. So, this thing said, what does it say? It says like it's a drill gauge. I'm not like somebody that has done things with tools. So you can see it has like all these different sizes on it. This one has millimeters, and then it has the other side of like, this one's like a 1/2 inch or whatever, and like tons of different sizes. I was thinking this would be really good for if you want, like, if you're cutting out circles. I do have this tool, like this little guy. So you just stab it in and then it cuts it out into that circle size. But I only have like 4 of these, like 4 different sizes. And this has obviously a lot more sizes to it. So I could just take like, I don't know, a needle tool or something and like carve out like the shape and stuff and like where to cut things, or maybe for underglazing, like eyes, spots, things that you actually like, eyeballs, you want them to be like pretty round. Maybe, depending on what you're doing, I guess. Like certain things you want to actually be round. So I thought this would be pretty handy for that. I bought another one. I think I put it away. But it had like larger circles on it, but I think this would be pretty handy for that. And yeah, it says it's a drill gauge. So I don't know. I do plan on doing, like, when I actually get like a house and stuff, to do like home renovation and like chopping up wood and like make a bookshelf, or I don't know what the heck. Like, I do plan on like doing that stuff when I actually have like a house and a garage and money to do that. So I just thought it was a good buy. I mean, it was 50 cents. I mean, come on. Yeah, so I got that at the estate sale. I mean, it's not like incredibly exciting, and you like, I don't know, maybe it's just like $4 to buy at the store or something. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good find. I love going to estate sales, or like yard sales. I mean, especially estate sales, because it's like there's so much more to look at, you know, and you know, yard sale is just like, oh, here's some junk that I don't want anymore. But this, like, estate sales are like, they're different, because it's like, I don't know, maybe someone passed away, or maybe they, you know, are moving to somewhere else, or maybe they're moving to like a retirement home and they just can't bring this stuff with them. So I feel like estate sales generally have like better things than yard sales, because they kind of don't have a choice. I don't want to be mean, but like I just feel like that's like what's happening. And like, I don't know, you can buy some like pretty great things at estate sales, and that's just why they're so much better than like a yard sale. I bought a when I was doing like more of a variety of art mediums, I would do like painting, and then I would scan some of the paintings I did into my computer to like digitize them and like print them out. I bought this scanner at an estate sale for like, I think it was like $20, and it was a good scanner for like $20, I think. Or maybe it was cheaper than that. I don't know. I can't remember if the 20 was the half off or if it was half off the 20. It doesn't matter because that scanner is probably like, if it was brand new, it'd probably be like over $100. And I was like, heck yeah. It was like the same kind of scanner that that we had at my college in our art studio. So I knew it was like a good brand and stuff. So I was like, heck yeah, this is a great deal. What else have I found? I mean, when you're doing ceramics, there's so many things that could be a possibility. I got a, I don't think I mentioned it. I got a wire rack. Yeah, it's like one of those that you would use for like baking. It's like metal with like some kind of coating on the metal. It's for baking, but I think it would be pretty decent for drying ceramic pieces out on, because, I mean, it does have that like metal on it, but for the most part, if you put something on there, it should be able to get like some good airflow to it and like dry the bottoms of stuff out too. So it was like a very like small sized one. It kind of looked like, what are those called? Toaster oven? Is that what you call it? I mean, I don't know why. Ever since I started the stream, I'm like at loss for normal words. I feel like that's it. It's like the size of a microwave, but you like put things in it to like toast it, like a pizza or something. It sounds like I'm talking about a toaster, but I'm not talking about a toaster. It looks like it's like a small size little rack for that or something. I don't know. It didn't come with the actual thing. It was just the rack. But yeah, I got one of those. I don't know. I was kind of thinking that'd be like kind of handy, or like, I don't know. I'm always looking at things that have like that would be good for like storing ceramic pieces, just like things that have like layering to them, or you could like that thing, like I mean, it's pretty short, but if the rack was like a tiny bit taller or something, like you could put ceramic pieces on it or under it or something. Like, I don't know. I'm always just like thinking about like how I could be more like efficient with my space. My apartment's like, it's like a 1-bedroom, and it's like, I mean, it's a decent size, but I mean, it's a 1-bedroom. And the bedroom has my bed in it. And my studio space, where I do all my ceramics, is like in the kitchen. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like kind of definitely like on the crowded side. So saving space is nice when I can do that. Although I do have I have a bunch of things for like storing all my stuff. I don't know, I think this little spot over here is like, it seems like a bit deep, like a bit too deep. I don't know. I kind of want to just like get some clay and smush it in there, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like when I do that, it like cracks in those places. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do it anyway. This one and this one. I think I'll smush some in there and then just kind of like maybe go over it a little bit. Just kind of like maybe like cut most of it out. I don't know. Oh wait, okay. I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. Also, why is it a different color? It's like ever so slightly like a different color. This came from this, I'm pretty sure this came from the same clay. I also noticed that like, what is it? I have two bags of porcelain sitting next to me, and they're from the same place. They're supposed to be the same clay. And I was like, oh, maybe this one, like I added enough water to it, like maybe I can use it now. So I was looking at it, and it's a really different color. Like noticeably different. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. So I just put it back and grabbed more clay from the same bag that I had been using, but now I'm like, okay, good to know that Georgie's clay is like extremely different batch to batch. I don't know if that's normal. I feel like it shouldn't be. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be noticeable, you know? But I don't know if I really care like that much. I shouldn't really have to care that much, because a lot of my stuff, at least at the moment, isn't really like like matching sets or anything. I think if I was doing like wholesale and I had to send like 50 of the same cup or something to some store, like you would want them to look all the same, you know, like including the clay body. But I think for what I do at the moment, it probably really does not matter. Because I just sell like a lot of one-off pieces for the most part. What else? As soon as, well, basically the pictures, as soon as those are dry, like bone dry, I'm going to take them to the studio to get fired. As soon as I can. So that's gonna be sometime this week. I don't know. I kind of want to slow dry them so the handles like don't have any issues. Because you wouldn't want the handle to dry out faster than the picture, but you don't want the picture to dry out faster than the handle either. I wrapped up the handles so that they will dry a little bit slower. But I kind of like really need to keep an eye on them. But yeah, once those are good, I'm definitely going to take a batch to the studio. And then I've noticed that when I take a load over to be bisque fired, it doesn't take quite a week for me to get them back. So it should be like a couple days or something. So like when I take things to get glaze fired, it seems like it takes like 7 days until I'm going to get it back. But the bisque firing seems to be a little bit shorter than that. So I think we'll just see. And then I'm going to pick them up as soon as I can. And then get working on decorating things as soon as I can. I have some things here that are underglazed and ready to be glazed. So those can kind of like go into the glaze firing as a batch. And then I'm gonna do like my mom's picture and her cowboy boot and the toast dish. And then, I don't know, whatever else I can just kind of hurry up and get like glazed or underglazed as soon as I can, really. Because I would really like it if I could get the stuff back for when my mom gets here. Because I know the glaze firing is going to take like probably like 7 days. But I kind of want to have like some buffer time to add in there in case for some reason it took longer than 7 days. I mean, you never really know. Although there's nothing like, as far as I know, there's nothing really coming up. I mean, I think people would have wanted to make a bunch of stuff for like Mother's Day, for like markets and stuff, but I mean, there's Father's Day, but that's still like, when is that? Like, is that in June? Oh, maybe that's in June. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think people buy a lot of handmade things for like Father's Day. I'm not sure. What would you buy? Coffee cup, maybe? Something about golf. we, we went to Target to get some groceries, and I love looking at the like it's called like Bullseye's Playground, that area that is near the entrance that has like just kind of like cheap seasonal things. Some of them are like decor items, some are things that you can use, and you can just like tell that their next thing is like Father's Day, because they had like, for one thing, everything is like trophies. It's like number one dad and like you know, like why doesn't Mother's Day get trophies? You know, when you walk in April, May, you don't see any trophies. You only see them for Father's Day. What about number one mom? Number one grandma or something? What about that? I don't know. But but yeah, there's like trophies, something about fish, something about golfing and beer. Maybe there's like something about like tools. And it's like, you know, Father's Day is coming. It's just like they're all so stereotypical. But if you haven't seen it, I saw it on Instagram too. There's like it's like a golf set, but it's for like when you're on the toilet. Can you imagine they had that out for Mother's Day? For like all the moms out there. I think some moms would think that's really funny and be into it, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like the juxtaposition of like looking at the Mother's Day stuff and then looking at like what comes up for Father's Day. They're also stereotypical. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if people really, I mean, I don't know, maybe like a handmade wallet or something. I don't know. I don't really know what people buy dads. I didn't really grow up with a dad. I mean, I don't know, like, I didn't like, yeah, not really. It's complicated. I don't know what typical dads want. Something about golf, maybe. Or like fishing or hunting or something about that, I guess. Cause like, I don't know. I don't think dads really want like, I don't know. You don't really see too many like, I don't think you see too many things like on Etsy for like dads, you know? Like personalized, I mean, there probably are things like this, like personalized wallet with their name on it or something, or like, I don't know, but you see so much more of that for like women, like, I don't know, like a coffee cup with like their initials on it or something. I don't know, I think it's kind of like interesting. I mean, I would say like probably the majority of like guys don't care about that. I don't even care about it. Like, I don't know. I do think like some things are kind of weird to have personalized, like a necklace with your name on it is kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not living that life, but it just kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like people that need to like label everything, and it's like labeling yourself or something. I don't know. It just, there's something kind of weird about it. There's definitely something about, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, a bag or something with your name on it would be, it like feels different because it's like, oh, that's my bag. That's not your bag. It's my bag. Or, I don't know. But there's something kind of weird about it when you like put a necklace on with your name on it. Like, would you wear a t-shirt with your name on it? Like, no, there probably are people like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just not one of those people. I don't really get it. Even as somebody that doesn't, I don't know, is it just like a thing? Like what would you call that? Like, not payback, but like, like when you're a kid, you're just like never, like, you go to some, like, you go to some tourist place and they have like the keychains with your name on it, and these people like weren't those people, like their name wasn't on a keychain, but now it's like, oh, now you can have your name on a keychain kind of a thing. I don't know, because I'm still not living that life. Because like I have a very, like, I 100% would never ever see my name on like one of those things, where it's just like some tourist shop and they have like all these like names on like random objects. I would never ever be one of those people, because like my name is just like not common, much less like the spelling. So like, but I'm still not one of those people that buys like I don't know, like a tumbler with my name on it or something. I don't know. I'm just not one of those people. I'm not sure. I just feel like there's like something kind of weird about it. I think it's different if it's like, I don't know, there's something different about it when you're buying it for someone else. Like, it's kind of cute if it's like, I don't know, it's like for your kids or something, because it's like kids will fight over things. They'll be like, that's my whatever, or something, and then they'll be like, no, it's not, that's mine, and they're like, no, it's not, it's mine. And it's like, you could actually just literally get their name on it and be like, yep, that's not yours. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's something different about if you buy it for like like somebody else, like your kids, like your pets. It's kind of cute if you got like your pet like their own custom like little bowl or something with their name on it. I don't know, there's something different when you buy it for yourself though. Oh my gosh. I don't know, maybe I'm just like thinking about it too hard or something. Or like, I don't know, it's cute if it's like like something like you just got married and this ring dish has like your names in it or something. Like, that's cute. But I don't know, anything else, I don't know, I'm not sure about it. I'm gonna have to think about this. I can't believe we spent this whole time on this tiny little, the bottom of this planter thing. I think I should come back to the bottom side after I like finish this. So I don't know if I'm gonna like carve down more into this, maybe. What we got? Oh, we only have like a minute left. Cool. Well, for for everybody watching on Twitch, thank you so much for joining. All the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at Callie & Co. And you can check out the other live streams that I have up there. The YouTube also has like some other things too. It has like a few ceramic tutorials. We've got a few videos just for like general artists, and some like just kind of like small handmade business topics. If you liked the video, be sure to either follow along or subscribe or like or whatever. I will be back tomorrow for our stream. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'll probably finish this dish tonight and probably finish the test house tonight. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll like throw on the wheel and then we could trim that or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to like actually think about it. Most time I don't think about what we're gonna do in the stream until like 5 minutes before it. So I don't know. I guess we will see. Maybe if I actually get my ducks in a row, maybe we'll do some underglazing to kind of get ahead of that. But I don't know. I don't want to promise anything because yeah, I don't know. Well, thank you so much for joining and watching the video. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later tomorrow. All right. Bye.